I'm Dr. Locks from Randolph Valley Veterinary Associates, and today I'd like to discuss with you another difficult topic about assessing your dog's quality of life. I have my licensed veterinary technician, Rebecca, who's going to ask me some questions about this topic.
Hi, Dr. Locks. How do you assess a dog's quality of life?
Assessing a dog's quality of life contains looking at multiple different aspects of their life. So I would look at how they're interacting with your family, how excited they're getting about things that usually excite them, like going on walks or being fed, their mobility around the house, up and down stairs, on and off couches and beds, as well as, how well they are eating and how easily or difficult it is for them to breathe, and other vital signs of theirs.
What are common signs that a dog may be struggling with their health or comfort?
Signs that a dog may be struggling is a lot less mobility, really staying in one area, not getting up and moving around and following you around the house if they used to do that. More labored breathing, so abdominal, their abdomen being involved with their breathing, not just their chest. And if that breathing rate is really over like 40 breaths per minute, while they're not running around but sitting around, are some things that can clue us into them struggling. And how much they're eating. If that used to be something that they would always do and love to do and they're starting to eat less, that can be a sign into some underlying issue.
How can dog owners monitor changes in behavior, appetite, or mobility in their dog?
I think taking videos can be very helpful for you to be able to compare from one day to, maybe a week or 2 weeks later. Since you live with that dog and you see it every single day, subtle changes can be difficult to see without having time points to look back and forth on. And keeping journals of, how much activity they did that day, how far they wanted to walk, how much they ate, can also be helpful in comparing times from day to day.
What tools or quality of life scales can help evaluate a dog's well-being?
I use a scale of thinking of 5 things that your dog loved to do when they were younger. If they're not doing at least half of those, to think about their quality of life. There are other resources that you can take questionnaires to answer, and a point system to see where they're falling in a quality of life questionnaire.
What are some non-invasive ways to improve a senior dog's quality of life at home?
Some non-invasive ways to improve their quality of life would be laying down area rugs or runners or yoga mats to help getting up and down and walking around be more easy on them, to get some kind of a sling or device that you can help hold their back end or front end when walking up and down stairs, getting a ramp for them to get in and out of your car, getting a similar kind of ramp or stairs to help them get on and off your bed if it's high off the ground, are all ways we can help senior dogs.
How can routine veterinary visits support pet health for older dogs?
Routine visits can help your veterinarian detect things early, and if there are things we can do to get in front of things, it's a lot easier for us to treat them in that manner than if by the time they come in they're already very ill or they're already having a very difficult time moving around. Our things that we have in order to help them may not be as successful.
When is it time to consider palliative or hospice care for a senior dog?
Palliative or hospice care, we definitely see in certain, chronic kidney disease, liver failure, certain cancers, can all be palliative care. That's a very personal decision. At some point, it should probably also be considered that is the palliative care really still giving them any kind of quality of life, or is it time to consider euthanizing them and helping them pass on from that situation?
How do you help pet owners navigate emotional decisions about end-of-life care?
I think it's very important for the veterinarian to be an objective outside person. Not that we don't care and love for your pet, but it is easier as an outside party to see some of the objective things that's going on with your animal and help you understand that they may be suffering and what's causing them that suffering, and if there's something we can do to help that, or if it really has come to a point in their life where the kindest thing is to help them pass.
What are common conditions that affect senior dogs, and how can they be managed to extend quality of life?
Common conditions include osteoarthritis. We have joint supplements, different pain medications, physical therapy that can all be used to help extend their mobility in life. Breathing issues or heart conditions, there are medications that can make this better, but at a point, if those get severe enough, there really is not much that can be done in order to keep them comfortable.
How can pet owners partner with their veterinarian to create a personalized care plan for their senior dog?
Bringing all your concerns to your veterinarian at your visits. If you can express some of those concerns ahead of time when making the appointment, so a veterinarian will have time to think about these and how to approach them most successfully and most helpfully. And for you, because you're the one that lives with them and sees their things every day, to really give us a play-by-play of what's happening at home. Thank you for joining us today about the discussion of coming up with the quality of life that your animal is remaining to have. If you have further questions about this, you can reach out to us at the office. Thanks.